Hello, this is for you in South Africa. Let's get into it. So the Lord has spoken about Monique. Okay. Now the thing with Monique, she's angry, and she goes on to be more and more angry. It's like she's been angry. She's been made that way. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of people telling her about how she looks, but negative opinions about how she looks. So it's not just the accent, it's the way she looks, and then it's the weight. And the sister, it's like they don't speak the way they supposedly speak out there. They're not polite. They go like, I'm tired of your ass. This is how they address each other. They shout at each other. They put each other down. In fact, Monique is tired. She's exhausted. She's drawn. She's like, she's got a burnout, you know, but not a seasonal. It's like an ongoing thing. Like she's drained, you know, like someone who's got no support. It's like, oh, she's reliable. No, I actually mean it. They rely on her. So it's like these people, how do I put it in a way? Americans. There's a mother and a father when she's growing up, right? But then somehow Monique is the one that's reliable. You get me? And that create issues. It's like she looks like, she sounds like she's crazy. They've made it look like she's crazy, which just made more and more of a build up, because she never had the relationship that some of us have with the mother and father. You know, she never had that situation where she's the one that's depending on them fully like a child. Yeah. Well, it's hard to explain for me because I don't have a lot of this. But from what I can see, it's an emotion that other people express differently. You know, I'm seeing Lindsay Lohan. It's like this girl, she was angry. Like at some point, these roles get twisted. She is the child, but then she's the one that the parents are relying on, and then the father feeds a lot of these children that he keeps on making out there. Like, okay, then Lindsay is like a parent because now she's paying for the fees, for the food, stuff like that. And yeah, so how did she express herself? Well, she smokes. She smokes, right? Then she's got this terrible relationship with herself because these are parents. That's the situation with Monique. It's like these family members, they are not reliable. Or they were not reliable. They still don't support her. It's like you want her to come to you, but you wanted to come to you to feed you, to still feeding these other ones, feed you. Oh man, it's sad. No, it's just sad. If you could see Kiki, that's like what? Kiki Papa. she's going through it. No, this girl is like someone softly spoken, happy, daddy girl, you know, who wants to be, you know, when children are with their parents, they want to be good with the parents. But then this girl has got an issue. This father bought something a long time ago. It's like they bought something that is important. And now this girl, she's not the one who's poor in the family, so she's not the one who's going to inherit because she's the one with money. And she cannot bring it up. You know what I mean? She cannot. But this is an issue that she feels. Like, and the difficult thing about it is that she's got other people in her family that have got connections that are powerful. So she doesn't want to be the toxic, whatever. No, this girl wants to talk about a house. She wants to talk about a house. Kiki Palmer's father, please talk about that house. These children are gonna end up resenting each other. They love each other, but then this love gets toxic. Yeah. It's like if your child helps pay for the bills, just understand that they co-own this thing that they helped pay. And then have a talk with them. There's nothing wrong with a conversation between a father and a child about how you're grateful about how they paid for you, and then give them that portion of the property and make it clear that it's theirs. Or maybe ask them to give it to their sister. Folks over there have got their children working. No, it's serious. Children are working in America. It's a pretty special situation. It is, Pretty said to hate her sisters. But, she doesn't hate anyone. She just wants the money. She just wants her money. You know what I mean? Imagine your child having to fight you in court. Then she looks crazier. No, Pretty does look crazier than she would. But she's doing like this girl. she's in a relationship, but this you know how this goes, right? With Fidelin, they end up being fed by Britney. They end up being the needy one, the spouse that has to be supported. You know how it goes. But the thing is, this girl has never had a family member, just one, that is not willing to use her. Love her without using her, and then she won't be in these situations. I mean, what is your child, people? It's like your cash cow or something. Hi. Anyway, people have got issues. I think if you have a day like Father's Day in South Africa, we have it, just have a nice conversation with your parent if you're a child and calmly address these issues, right? Yeah. If you can. But in Monique's situation, they want her back in that family. But then I'm not seeing support. You know what I mean? I'm not seeing people that are trying to support fully without actually being the big child. Like, pay my bills, kind. I mean, these people could have actually asked maybe to join in auditions and just do, because it's like they love attention. Oh, and one of them is like, Monique's sister feels like she's prettier. So those conversations about I'm tired of your ass start like that, they go all the way to who's prettier than who. It's so sad. No, the sad thing is when these people are acting up, then they are the one who look crazy, right? Look at Lindsay Lohan. She looks crazy, but it's the father who's been feeding all these kids. My mom has been calling me. I haven't been home in months now. This holiday has been very long. And Father's Day is coming up. I don't know. So, yeah, it's that complicated, folks. I mean, love is complicated, isn't it? It's complicated. If they hated their parents, everything would be easy. But then the problem is they love their parents. You know, Kiki is very happy around her father. She will continue to be happy if only, you know, if only this can be addressed. So yeah, yeah. So speaking of fatherly issues, Black China's got her own issues. She's got her own issues. You know, she's not able to address these issues, like not knowing your father, and then this conversation don't go right with this mother. No, it's not gonna go right because this is Mama Tony, isn't it? This mother, she's got her own interest at heart most of the time. Yeah, I don't know how to say. She could go and get peace, and she could be healed if she was told the truth, because the truth is there. And well, this woman can tell her. Oh, so yeah, Justin Bieber, father issues, absent father, never ever being good enough. Like, I don't know why he still cares about this, but it's important to him. It's like something. Oh, Father's Day is coming up. It's something that these people, I don't know why, like they don't know how to address their issues with their parents. They don't know how to say hi. How are you? I'd like to talk to you about 1, 2, 3. I'm seeing someone. It's, I don't know the name, but just it's a white person. It's a young man. He's a YouTuber. His father is Bill Clinton. How many kids do you have? Absent father. Yeah. No, the folks are going through a lot. I think if you have a father that's still alive, or mother, whatever, just talk. Just listen. Ask. You know, if you Black China, yeah, you're angry, but just talk to Tony, and don't challenge Tony because you know how she is, huh? Don't challenge. Ask her. Beg if you must. Beg to know because you want to know. Beg to know the details. Who is this man? Yeah, because I think you decide afterwards you don't want to have a relationship with this person after you know the whole thing. Yeah. Fatherly issues. Ooh. Time. Well, this is Bill. Bill. Is it Bill or Billy? Bill or Billy? Cyrus. Cyrus. Oh, Cyrus. It goes either way. Look, there's fatherly issues there. There is a young man, he's angry. He's angry. Like this young man, he just doesn't feature in your time. Yeah. He doesn't feature in your time. Like this is Miley Cyrus's father. Yeah. Ooh, Miley's got her own issues. Like, I don't know what was paid with her money. No, sometimes this concerns her. Who is it going to? You know? It's like it's these kids work and they become rich and then they help in the house by paying for something. Then they get concerned, right? Are you considering them the way you're considering the other one? What about me? Oh, so what about my situation? Oh, what can I say? Yeah, again, it's not a good time for some folks. I mean, copy Brian's children, especially the eldest daughter. She's just going through a lot. But then there is this other girl, Paul Walker's. Paul Walker's daughter. She's also going through, you know, not having a father, not knowing, It's like this two people are regretting not knowing, how short time was really gonna be with their dad. They have different fathers. They just had that, like, oh, if I knew, you know, if I knew, someone wouldn't have gone to, I don't know where, they would have, yeah. It's like you were supposed to go with dad and they didn't go. They're like, oh, if I knew, I would have spent more time. Well, what can I say? Grief is a lifelong commitment. Oh, now this one is a bit difficult. Oh, this has to do with Henry Van Breda. I don't think he's going to say this because he's in jail. But this has to do with Henry. Henry is in jail for killing people. He's suspected of killing these people that are his family. But then there's no proof that he did it, but he still went to jail because he couldn't talk. But Henry is like someone who's got another name, I'm not saying the name, but then he's got another name. I should go home this week, huh? When is Father's Day? Oh, this is very challenging, folks. So from what I can see, it's like there is a young man who spends a lot of time in America, but he's not American. He's from England. His name is, I don't know, is Paul Patterson or Robert Patterson, but something like that. He was on a movie Twilight. I don't know why, but Henry, when he shows up and then this young man shows up. It's like he's a stolen boy. The way people steal children. Henry is not. Oh, shit. Then what is this Robert gonna do? Well, that's not the point. The point is there is a man, and the man is Chester Seinfeld. And this Manchester Seinfeld has got a sister Breda Seinfeld. And these two people are not alive. They passed away in 2014. They were looking for this boy, but he was not Henry Van Breda. It's like he was stolen. And then there is someone who's in a group. Those groups like John Lennon's group? Yeah. This person is in that. You know what? No, let's stop. It's too long.